You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What?
How can you say this? You got some nerve, sitting there shameless. I bled for this order, killed for your peace. You hail my strength, but treat me like a freak. This is outrageous. You treat my power like it's dangerous. I saved your lives, now I'm seen as traitorous. It's unfair. I'm the chosen one, ain't no council pet. You gave me Jedi status, but still show disrespect. Fuck that, I'll burn this temple to ash. I'm done with your crap, I'll teach some younglings their last class.
Take a motherfucking seat, young sky wanker. Yo, entitlement thicker than a hut, getting fatter. Ego inflated like a pirate's bladder. A saber with anger don't make you matter. I hold more power than a Death Star reactor. A mace fucking wind, do no hair, just swagger. You pose like a Jedi, but your presence is weak. I step in the room and the force gets on its knees. You sit in a chair just cause I let you breathe. My purple saber so big it don't fit in a sheath. Boy, you're still a slave. Health's got the leash, while I'm the reason Yoda meditates in fucking peace. Take it away, Obi-Dub.
It's over, Anakin. I am high.
Feeling like a force ghost on a permanent trip in the sky. Head over green in the pipe. Yo, this kush got me deep fried. Had a vision, Qui-Gon said your boy picked the dark side.
What about the droid to tackle the Wookiees?
Padme hit me up on a late night shift. Sliding smoother than a Jedi mind trick. I felt a great disturbance in my pants. Your girl felt it too. She called me master. I made her wet dreams come true. Before I left, she said, tell Anakin this.
May divorce be with you.
Yes.
Fade in. Fade in. Fade in. Fade in. Fade in.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Are you bummed that Luke didn't get sort of a reunion with Han Solo?
Absolutely. In fact, when I was reading it, I thought, if Leia's trying to mentally contact me and she's not successful, she'll rush to his aid. She'll get close to him and then get into some dire situation, and that's when I show up for a big yay! Save her life. Then we rush to Han and are in the same position that Rey and Finn and Chewie are. Too late to save him, but witnesses. And I say, because it would carry so much emotional resonance into the next film. For us, his wife, his best friend, to witness, instead of two characters that have known him, what, 20 minutes?
Well, you're assuming that I train Rey.
Exactly. Sneaky.
Do I?
Sneaky.
I know, I have to be really careful. People say, was it difficult to pick up and wield a lightsaber again? And I go, do I pick up?
Is it difficult acting in this movie? Am
Well,
I in this movie?
I can promise you my part is twice as big as it was in Force When I read 8, I told Ryan, I fundamentally disagree with virtually everything you've decided about my character.
Who is this guy? How did the most optimistic, hopeful character in the galaxy turn into this hermit who says it's time for the Jedi to end? I read that and I said, what? I mean, that's not what a Jedi does. I mean, a Jedi is optimistic. A Jedi has tenacity. He never gives up. He doesn't secrete himself on an island. But you'll...
Something that George initially set out to do was a kind of 3-act saga with these 3 trilogies. And I think we felt that we should honor and respect that.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
I think that the thing that George never did was maintain the status quo. And I think that that's really important because...
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! I've kind of lost control of Star Wars, so it's going off in a different path than what I intended. But the first 6 are very much mine and my philosophy. And I think that philosophy sort of goes beyond any particular time, because it's based on history, it's based on philosophy, it's based on a lot of things. And you know, the first 3 basically tell you how a democracy turns into a dictatorship, and you end up with a tyrant, the emperor. It's a very important now, where we are now in our political history.
And as always, may the force be with you.
I'm kind of retarded. There's some chick named That Star Wars Girl or something like that. And she wrote this fucking screen. She was like, you're always doing this. And she ended with, be a man. And I was like, what the fuck? I've been struggling my whole life not to be a man.
Yeah.
Grown up fucking teenager.
Not to be the version of a man we thought we were supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man that she was suggesting that I'd be.
Like our dad's generation.
Who didn't fucking cry.
No.
Although my father cried.
Shove that rod up that cunt's ass.
Hey, what are we talking about?
That Star Wars Girl.
That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl.
What the heck happened? Did you guys see that? It just kicked me. This mofo StreamYards. How dare they? How dare they? But what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. This is my weekly live show called TSWG Live. TSWG obviously stands for That Star Wars Girl. You guys can just look at my little logo that's right here. There you guys go. This is episode 36 or 37, I think. So I've been doing this, it's been a while, which is awesome. I'm excited about that. And I'm planning on getting a little bit more organized with all of this. A serious man, no. No. Don't want to talk about that because then I'm going to get all emotional. But I guess I can just address that briefly. As you guys know, I've been trying to get pregnant with my second child, and I had a very hard first pregnancy, and I got pregnant again. I was really excited, and then I had a miscarriage. It was awful, and I cried a lot, and I went to the doctor. You have to get your blood taken because I guess the hormone that your body releases to grow a child, if you try again after a miscarriage, if the hormone is still in your body, it'll cause you to have another one. So I got a blood test to see if that hormone was still in my body. Luckily, you have to be safe. It has to be 5 or below. I was at a 3, which is good. So we are in the good to continue trying. So we are still in the phase of retrying again. But me and Peaches are, pretty sad. So it's not like it's yay, we're trying to have a baby. It's a very melancholy. We just lost one. So, if we do get pregnant again, it'll be more on edge about it. But that is the reality. Big downer for the beginning of this show. But anyways, that's the current situation that is going on there in my personal life. But thank you for being kind enough to be curious about my personal life, and not a creepy way at all, but a kind and supportive yay way. Also, I will just like to say, when before I had my first child, I had never had my blood drawn. I'm terrified of needles, and I'm just like that kind of stuff. I'm like, no. I went and I had to get my blood drawn, obviously, to do this blood test, and it still hurts. When I was in the hospital and having the baby, they have to come draw your blood 2 or 3 times a day. That doesn't hurt. She poked me. She couldn't find my vein. She poked me again and found it. That was more painful than any other blood test I've had. So I guess it just depends on the person. And it was not fun. I showed up because I had to go to the closest place that was, because I did it the day after, right before me and Peaches were going to town. Or going out of town, and I just went to a Walgreens. I got there before the store opened. There was 40 people outside Walgreens waiting because it's a walk-ins, I guess, the first half of the day. And I was almost the first person to the little like lab core. So it's you would do this little thing and they scan your ID and all that stuff. And the guy in front of me, it's like a aisle that's 6 people wide, and somehow that one person is able, like, you can't get around that one person. So I was behind him in line, and he took forever to fill it out. So I was third person. Surprisingly, I got in, and she said my name in the most like thick Hispanic accent, and like I'm like, I can't even like begin to understand how she saw my name and thought it was like that thick of like I don't know that I was that Mexican or that it was had to be pronounced that thick. And I was just like, yeah, that's me, in like the most SoCal Californian accent. And then she started talking to me in English in like the most perfect American accent. And I'm like, you don't get like many non-Hispanics in here, do you? But yeah, it was funny. But that was fun. But yeah, it's been like I think it's been a week or 2 now. I don't know if you guys can see like where is it? Right there, you can still see like where she poked me on camera. It fucking hurt. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That hurt. And I'm like, that was the most painful blood drawn I've ever had. And I don't know why it needed to be that painful, but I don't know. Whatever. I got my results back and it is what it is. But anyways, that's the beginning of the show. We're actually going to talk about stuff today because I watched that address that our president gave last night. And if you're not American, I apologize. Excuse me. I apologize. We're not going to be talking about all the policies and all the stuff that was talked about. I'm one of those people that I watch everything on ×2 speed, and our president talks very slowly. And I was just like, I get it. Congratulations. Let's give all of these people different awards. Can we just get to the point? Like, I'm very like, come on. But I was also distracted because I had a toddler crawling up on me and giving me kisses, which I loved. And like, she does this thing where she jumps on you now. And I was like, oh, she's like jumping on my stomach. I'm like, oh, little baby. You're a big girl now. But as you guys can see by the thumbnail of this stream, which was probably, I should have actually made a thumbnail because I don't think it was the best thumbnail I could have used, but I saw it and I was like, I liked it. Here we go. So I saw this and was like, oh my gosh, talk about screaming harpy. I mean, I'll play it. Did I share the sound? Oh, sorry, guys. Let me undo that. I did not share the sound. I'm just like, I get that you guys do not like the current president. I understand that. That's fine. Not everybody's going to like everyone else. But I don't know who this lady is right here. I said this, as you guys can see here in my tweet. I said they look like Disney villains. They really do. Like, they don't look like the average human. They look like Disney villains. From the little that I know, this woman is from Somalia. She's married to a white dude, which I thought white people were like the embodiment of all evil. But she apparently married her brother so he could get over here. Now, I'm very against people that are trying to cheat the system, if you will, to become an American citizen. I also strongly believe that if you were not born here, you shouldn't have any place of power or say. I don't care if you were born in a different country as a baby and your parents were American. Let's say you just, I don't know, parents were broke, so they drove across the border so they could have the baby in Canada and benefit from like their free medical system up there, which is not free because the people there are paying for it. But, and then came back down and like, oh, well, I've lived in America all my life. So what? It doesn't count. Like, there's this great episode of Bluey, which, yes, I've watched Bluey so many times because I have a kid. And there's this episode where they're playing like you can only walk in the shadows, which I'm like, we played that when I was a kid, but we did it like more like the sun part was lava. You guys ever played that when you guys were little kids? And so you could only walk in the shadow area, right? And then there's this dog named Coco, and she's like a pink poodle, and she's always trying to change the rules to make the game easier for her. And Bluey's yelling at her and like, you can't change the rules, Coco. The rules are the rules for a reason. Now, I feel like a lot of people are like Coco, where they want to change the rules to benefit them. I don't think you should immediately become a citizen because you got married to someone. I don't think you should immediately become a citizen or you should be allowed to go into a place of power in a country because if you weren't born here. That's my personal belief. I remember when I was a little kid and um who was it? Who was the governor? Oh, the governor when Arnold was the governor of California. And I remember my like parents telling me like, "Oh yeah, he's the governor." And I'm like, "But he's not American." I don't believe I don't think that that should be allowed. I think the only people that should be allowed to be in positions of power are if you're born in that country. Like I couldn't imagine having the audacity to be American and then move to China and think I'm going to well, obviously China's a very different system. Okay, I'll say something else. I don't know, move to the UK or move to Switzerland or Germany and think I have the audacity uh to go and change the rules of their government like that. No. Like from what I understand, this woman fled Somalia as a refugee. You should be thankful that you're in a place like America. And from what I've seen, this woman hates America, except abusing the system to go from what -$65,000 to what I saw $30 million. Yeah, no, that should. I don't know anything else about this woman. I barely can remember her name. I know her. I guess it's right here, Ilhan. Oh God, your parents hated you, and her last name is Omar. I don't know what part of Somalia is from. I don't even know how old this woman is. I don't know any of her policies. All I know is that she's from Minnesota, or she lives in Minnesota, and she's got, she's very heavily against them exposing fraud, which is like you're against exposing fraud. I don't know. That kind of sounds kind of fucking shady, But it just these from my opinion as being an American citizen, a tax-paying citizen, someone who was born and raised in the United States, I do not believe that people that were not born in the United States should be allowed to have positions of power. Now, if you want to volunteer, that's fine. You want to volunteer and you want to go and help out the communities, that's great. You want to be a police officer, you want to be a fireman, that's great. You want to help with like the justice system, that's fine. But I don't think you should be allowed to be a judge. I don't think you should be allowed to be a judge. You can be a lawyer. That's a little bit different because you're defending people. But any position of power where you have power over other people's lives and you're being funded by the taxpayers, I don't believe that should be a job that you hold. That's just my personal opinion. Now, it's like if you want to be a garbage can driver, that's different. You can do that because that's, I guess that will screw up a lot of people's lives if you don't do your job, but then you can get fired from that. But I don't believe a foreign-born person should be allowed to participate in American politics. If you want to go, like, this is what is something that drives me crazy because I'm like, if you have all these passionate beliefs, why aren't you implementing them in your own country, right? Like, there's some people that come to America and they want to scream about all this stuff, and it's like, have you looked at where you came from? Like, go preach it there. I don't really like to quote him very often because I do think a lot of the stuff that he says, I do like him. I will say this. It's Jordan B. Peterson. I do like him. I don't agree with him on everything. I think a lot of the stuff that he says, a lot of it's common sense, but then he says the whole thing about clean your room. And then I saw the stream of him where he was literally just surrounded by garbage in his house. I don't know if it was his house or what was going on, but I was like, that seems a little hypocritical. But again, and also he's Canadian, so I'm already biased to not agree with everything that he says because, as you guys know, I don't believe Canada is a real country. I think it's a pretty much a joke. And if you guys have never seen How I Met Your Mother, then you guys can laugh because that's a big joke in the show. But I'm just like, when I see someone like this that's from a country like she's from, and you want to come and cry about America, it's like, why don't you go help your own fucking country before you come here and start criticizing us? Like, I don't go to your house and tell you what color your fucking front door should be painted. I don't go to your house and go say, oh, well, your grass wasn't cut today. It's like, no, bitch, my husband mows the lawn once a week. You know, we're not mowing the lawn every single day, right? So the audacity of these people, I just look at them and they're like, you're low IQ and rude. That is my personal opinion. I know my chat does not hold the same opinions as me, and I'm completely fine with that. Let me grab this. I see a super chat from Patrick T. I have myself on full screen here because I feel like it helps with StreamYards. It has made a difference, I feel. Let me grab a couple of these. First of all, thank you for the 2. So did you make Peach's coffee this morning? No, he doesn't really. He has to be in the mood to drink coffee. And he doesn't really like to drink that much caffeine because it'll give him a headache, like if he has like caffeine withdrawals. So he has to be in the mood for coffee. No, we actually woke up and I was changing the baby, and then like she likes to go outside, so I take her and the dogs outside, and our backyard was flooded. And I was like, babe, did it rain last night? And he's like, because we've been having rainstorms here, and he's like, no, it didn't. So actually one of our sprinklers was broken and it flooded the backyard. So Peaches was trying to fix that all morning, and he had to like run uptown and get parts and stuff. But it was that was what my morning was like, entertaining a baby who wanted to swim in the puddles, which was not fun. Ads 80, thank you, remember, for 30 months, sending you all the positivity I can, Anna. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Patrick T, thank you for the $4.99. The first Somali cop in Minnesota deleted an unarmed Australian yoga instructor. FYI, really? How did that? Why? What was the yoga instructor doing? I want to know the story. Anna didn't watch Cecil's stream. I didn't. What was on Cecil's stream? Swing Cod, thank you for the $1 over on Rumble. She fled Somalia as a refugee because her father and grandfather were the dictators of Somalia, and their overthrow led them to fleeing in 1991. That's what caused Black Hawk Down. The movie? I don't know anything about this. My knowledge of guys, this is how ignorant I am about Somali. This is why I said before, like, I don't talk politics. Right now I'm talking about what I think is right and wrong, and I guess I am kind of talking about politics, but I don't know anything about this. My knowledge of Somalia was originally that David Bowie's wife was from it. That it's a country in Africa. It's on the east coast of Africa, and David Bowie's wife's from it. Then I remember that movie that Tom Hanks did, is it Captain Phillips? Like, I'm the captain now. Though that is my knowledge of Somalia. I don't know anything else about it. I remember I watched a documentary with Iman where she went back and she was like showing, like, this is the house that me and my sisters grew up. Like, this is how different it is. And I'm just like, I don't know anything. You, gun to my head, said you need to tell me what this is or you die. I could not tell you what Black Hawk Down is, aside from saying it's a movie that I never watched. I don't know what that is. Now, if you want to ask me about how the Bothans sacrificed themselves to get the Death Star plans to the rebellion, I can tell you that. But I can't tell you what the fuck Black Hawk Down is. That's how much of a fucking nerd I am. I don't really have interest in the hell that's going on in the world because I know I'll get extremely cynical and I'll get depressed knowing like what hell we live in. So I've purposely chosen to make myself ignorant to all these things. If I wanted to go and learn about it, I could. I don't want to because it's just going to make me depressed. I got enough problems and enough things to be depressed about. And when I see stuff like this, I want to call it out because I'm like, have class. But so you're telling me that makes fucking sense then. That's why she's always talking down her nose at everyone. Because if she came from like a high-end family, high-class family, and her, I guess, grandfather and father were the fucking dictators, that's even worse. That means she has manners. Or at least she should know them. So that's why she always talks like with that air of like looking down her nose at everyone. Oh my God. So that woman, her father and grandfather ruined the country, and then she has the audacity to come here and try to tell us what to do here. No, fuck that. Get that bitch on a boat and send her back to fucking Africa. Oh my God. I'm so much angrier now that you shared that information with me. Fuck that. Dominic Parker, thank you for the £2. Thanks for your cosplay support of the UK. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you like it. That was fun. I really like the Amelia cosplay. Ironically enough, I think that hair actually suits me, which is weird because I hate the color purple. Let's see. Holy Movie Star, thank you for the $2. The movie is based on a real event that happened in 93. Should I watch it? Who is in it? Who is in? I feel like I've heard of this movie. I just never watched it. Is it good? You guys recommend? Ewan McGregor is in it? Oh my God. How have I not seen this? Okay, let's go. Let's go peruse. Okay. Ewan McGregor is in it. I'm sold. I like it already. Who's in this? Josh Hartnett. I don't know who that is. Okay. Eric Bana is in it too? Okay. Oh my gosh, you Dancy. He was the prince in what? Oh my God, I love this guy. I can never pronounce his name. He was the original Mr. Fantastic. I used to think he was so handsome. Okay, I'm sold. And it's an all-male cast. Oh my God, are they all gonna die? Let's see, what is this about? It says the story of 160 elite U.S. soldiers who dropped in on blah, 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 in October 93 to capture two top lieutenant of the renegade warlord, but found themselves in a desperate battle with a large force of heavily armed Somalis. Aren't they toothpicks? From everything I've seen of Somalians, they're very skinny. I don't see them as like very threatening. You know what? I guess that twink guy took over Tom Cruise's oh, are they all gonna die? Is this gonna be a sad movie? Ridley Scott. Okay. And it's a true story, so they all probably are gonna die. Do they accomplish it? It's 7 point. Okay. Okay, historical accuracy. All right. I remember I went and I saw American Sniper with my two Canadian friends, and they didn't know how the movie ended. And I was like, guys, even I know how this ends. Like, we were watching it. It was my friend and his little brother. And we're watching it. It's all good. And then the movie ends, and they're like, he died. And I'm like, yeah, it was big news. How did you not know that? Okay. Well, I will go watch it. Okay. I will watch Black Hawk Down. Peaches will be so happy I want to watch one of these types of movies. And where is this? There we go. We'll go back to this. Okay. I'll watch it. I will watch it. It'll give me a better idea of what's going on there. Adds 80, thank you for the 5. Growing up, were you the funny one in the family, Anna? No. I wish I was the funny one. I think my brother is probably the funny one. I aspire to be funny. I really wish I was funny. I wish I could be like Cecil and like be that quippy, but I am not a funny person, but I aspire to be because I like to make people laugh. Mr. G, thank you for the 199. What do you think about the Starfleet Academy? I have not watched it. I think what I'm going to do is I'll wait until the show's over and then I'll watch the entire season and let you guys know how much I hate it, or maybe I like it. I don't know. Mr. Canadian, thank you for the 1. Russell Cecil was talking about the woman using a coffee maker to clean her panties. Ew! Oh my God, gross. Swing Cod, thank you for the $1. Black Hawk Down is the true story of how a lot of soldiers got killed trying to settle the civil war in Somalia after Omar's family stole everything they could. Where are they now? Can I ask? If she's alive, what happened to her dad and grandpa? Did they die? If that bitch did all that, why the fuck is she in our country in a political office? Why the fuck is she in our country? How is she not a prisoner? Why is she not a prisoner fucking war? How is this allowed? Her father died during COVID in America? Was he in America? Please, guys, answer my question. Was he in America not a prisoner? I need to know this. Her dad died a little while. She married her brother so he could get U.S. citizenship. That's such fucking bullshit. Get this fucking bitch out. Send this bitch back to fucking Somalia. Why is she... Oh my God. I'm not MAGA Disneyland experience. You don't pay any attention to any of this. Also, you've never been in my chat before. I can see if people are subscribed to my channel or not. And I've never seen you before, so just go away. Yes, they escaped here. Wait, so they were the dictators of a country. They ruined the country, and then they fled to America? How? How is that allowed? Why didn't they immediately go to prison? Why isn't she and her entire family... I'm so confused. So she committed fraud to get her brother into the country. Her father and grandfather were criminals that destroyed a country, and they came here and they didn't go immediately to jail. How? No, this cannot be real. Are you guys fucking with me? You guys in the chat fuck with me all the time. There's no fucking way. There's no way. This cannot be real. Minnesota government correct. I'm so confused. How is this possible? You guys, this happened back in the 90s? Who the fuck was president in the 90s? Was that Bush? I don't remember. I was barely here during the 90s. I don't know. No, it's true. In a what? Anna is so naive. I told you guys I don't pay attention to this shit. When all this shit was happening, I don't even think I was fucking born yet. Oh my God. Send them fucking back. I don't know who this chick is in the white city next to her. Send them fucking back. Send them back. Oh my God. What is going on? I'm so angry. Oh my God. Miners Icon, thank you for the one. Anna, this is Zircon, sorry. Why don't you have custom emotes on Rumble? Cecil has them. I don't know how to do any of that. I can look into it and do that sometime later. Swing Cod, thank you for the $1. She fled Somalia as a refugee because her father and grandfather were the dictators of Somalia, and the overthrow led them to fleeing in 1991. That's what caused Black Hawk Down. This woman belongs in prison. I cannot believe that you guys aren't fucking with me, that this is real. Justin Horton for 60, thank you for the $9.99. They figured out that they can't invade, so they use our democracy against us to elect radicals to invade from within. Pretty much is what I'm understanding. It's like a Trojan horse kind of trope. Get them the fuck out, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna watch Black Hawk Down, knowing what I know now. Hindsight is 2020, right? Ads 80, thank you for the 2. How many of you would vote for Anna? No. Oh my God, I would be the worst leader ever. Oh my God, no. I have no desire to be in any position of political power. Keep that shit away from me. Watch along. Should I make that the movie for March? Make Cecil watch. We're all watching Black Hawk Down so I can learn. But okay. Did anybody figure out what she says in this clip? I'm gonna play it. Let me grab this. Political asylum. We have granted multiple dictators asylum once they are toppled if they play ball with the CIA. See Ferdinand Marcos Sr. of the Philippines. They can come and be in an asylum prison or Arkham Asylum. That is the only asylum you get. If your government turns against you and your people want to murder you, come to America. We'll save you from getting murdered, but you got to go to Arkham. That's it. And your fucking children are not allowed to run for office in our country. Fuck that shit. No. Oh my God. No. I'm so against this. You guys are radicalized. You're watching it happen live on air. Listen, earlier today, I saw something that made me very angry from people that I thought were my friends. And I was so close. I was talking to my people that actually are my friends, and I'm like, I've been not talking about the situation because I don't want to give it any air. And also, it's like, I'll just end up getting clipped and all that shit. And I was like, but this last thing, it really pissed me off. And I'm like, I'm about ready to just go off. And they're like, don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm not. But now you guys have me going off about something even more frustrating. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I cannot believe this is real. I cannot believe that you guys aren't just fucking with me. Hi, S Tech 123. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, I'm a viewer from years ago, and now I have a 20-month-old daughter, and you have a baby too. Congrats, Mama. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. Congratulations on your baby. Nice to see you around again. I hope you guys are liking the show. And I'm not really talking about Star Wars right now. I'm trying to go around and make connections. But thank you so much, and congratulations on you as well. Black Hawk Down is a really good movie. Well, I'm gonna be looking at it with a different lens now. Oh my god, please don't let Ewan McGregor die. Your crash outs are funny, Anna. Thank you. Let's see. Deranged Lunatic, thank you for the $1. Bill Clinton brought a lot of them in, and then Barack Obama brought more of them in. Minnesota used to be red, but they put them all there and it turned blue. Yeah, you know what? When all this stuff happened with Nick Shirley, the only thing that I really know about Minnesota is that it's the land of 1,000 lakes. And I always just generally assume that everything in the middle of the country was red, except for like Illinois. I think, Illinois or Indiana. One of them is blue, but for my knowledge of whenever I see the map showing red and blue in America, the middle of it's like the coast is usually blue and the center is all red. And that was always a joke. So I don't. Ads 80, thank you for the 2. Anna, even though it's hard, try not to stress too much. Okay, I will try not to. But yeah, no, it's Paul Bunyan and the land of 1,000 lakes is what I know about Minnesota, and that like Nick Rekieta lives there. Like that's about my knowledge of Minnesota. Saw 123, thank you, remember, for 15 months. I found out I'd been subbed to you since 1/3/2022. Oh my gosh, how funny. 1/3/2022. That's a long time, but thank you for being a subscriber for so long. All right, I'm all caught up on the chats. I don't think can you guys tell what she says? Let's try to decipher this.
Who blocked the removal of criminal aliens.
What did she say? Does anybody know what she says? Do we have any lip readers? Let's try again. Okay.
The removal of criminal aliens.
You have something.
The removal of criminal aliens in.
Does anybody know what she say? You have is all I caught. Yeah, that's all I caught too. You have herpes. Emors, thank you for the 2. Black Hawk Down is real. Almost everything in the movie actually happened the way it is in the movie. It's been praised as one of the most accurate war movies ever. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to make Peaches watch this movie with me so I can be aware. Yeah, I'm going to watch this movie. Cecil is streaming. Yeah, Cecil's always. When is Cecil not streaming? That's a better question. Okay, let's try it again.
The removal of criminal aliens, in many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country.
Who is this guy? Does anybody know who this guy is? He looks like an English bulldog. Like, you know how they always sit there with the underbite? Doesn't he look like an English bulldog? Okay, I don't know what she said. Oh, you have killed Americans? She's not one to fucking talk. Oh my god. Look at the contempt in her face. Who is this chick also? Like, doesn't she? I posted about how they look like Disney villains, and so many people are commenting back Ursula. And I'm like, she looks like if Ursula and Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove had a child. I'm just, Okay. These people give me a headache. I know. Who did he kill? I don't know. Moshma, thank you for the 2, even though you did not say anything. I appreciate it. I am so deeply confused. Okay. Well, I was just frustrated watching this. And then, where is it? I have it. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about. Okay, here we go. Now, this is
reaffirming a fundamental principle.
Pause.
If you
I
agree
clicked pause.
with this statement, then
Pause.
stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Okay, and I guess none of the blue people stood up. Like, my thing is, like, why do they even go? You know? Like, listen, if I hated someone, why won't you fucking pause? Oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna close that tab. That's really fucking annoying. The woman in white is Aliyah Rahman, a Minneapolis resident and activist. Omar invited her. This bitch got a +1? She got a +1. Oh my God, get those people out of there. No. Oh my gosh, no. Let's see. I'm so irritated by all of this. Okay, yeah, listen. If I didn't like someone and I wanted to make a point of not liking them and showing like my contempt for that person, I wouldn't go. That's my thing. I personally, if I don't like someone, I don't go around them. I'm very much like, you're dead to me kind of thing. Like, just don't go. If you don't like him, you're not going to stand up. You're not going to do anything. Don't put yourself in that situation. I don't know. Are they required to go? Like, the +1, like, why are you going? Oh, it's because you want the clout. I'm so confused. I'm so deeply confused by all of this. Like, you don't like this person. You don't want to support anything that they have to say, which is stupid. I get it. Like, you're not going to do anything that this person tells you to do. So it's the whole reverse psychology thing. So he says, stand up if you believe that protecting Americans over illegal aliens, basically the gist of it. And they don't stand up. None of them. So don't come. Like, wouldn't that be a bigger fuck you? Just none of you guys show up. But instead you sit there angry and you guys become memes. Like, it's just, I don't know. That's just my thing. If I didn't like someone, I just wouldn't go. And I've always been that way. Like, I'm not going to go to your party. I'm not going to go to your event. I'm not going to go to your speech. I'm not going to watch your talk show. So, I just wouldn't go. I don't know why are you even here? If you're just going to sit there pissed off, if it's going to make you that angry, then just don't go. Watch the recap and you guys can all bitch about it with your friends. I'm so deeply confused. Swing Cod, thank you for the $1. No, the woman in white is Tasha Tehab, the representative from Dearborn, Michigan. She is a Palestinian immigrant with ties to Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad. Okay. This is probably going to be another controversial take I had, but another country's political problems, unless they're about to bomb us, like, keep that in another country, okay? Like, that's not our problem. And I know that's going to sound like the most first world thing to say, but I live in a first world country, so I can say that. That's the privilege I have of being born in America, is that's your fucking problem. You guys have to figure that shit out, right? If you want to come here and try to, get a better life, that's great, but you don't belong in you don't belong in our White House, or what building are they in? The Capitol building. I don't, what the fuck is that building called? I'm blanking on it right now. I was just there. Not just there. It's actually been a few years now. I just went to DC and I really liked it because I'm a big history buff. Why am I blanking on what the fuck that building is called? Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Yeah, they don't. Yes, exactly. Well, the Capitol. No, the specific building that they're in. What the fuck is that building called? This is gonna drive me crazy. I was just in DC, and again, I loved it. I absolutely loved DC. Yeah, no, you listen. I don't know what the current I don't know political problem is that's going on in I don't know Hong Kong. What happened with all those protesters that were blocking all the streets in Hong Kong? I don't know. What's going on over there? I don't know. But guess what? It's not my fucking problem. Do you think that the people in Hong Kong that were protesting all those years ago care about what's going on in Minnesota right now? No, because it's not their fucking problem. That's like asking me if I really care about the weather is like in Minnesota right now. No, I'm sure it's probably fucking snowing because it's still technically winter. It's not my problem. I live in California. My problem will be when it rains. Like it's been rainstorms here. That's my problem, okay? So I'm sorry that people are really upset about the stuff going on between Israel and Hamas. That's not my problem. That's their problem. They need to figure it out. You know, it's like my mom would always tell this with me and my sisters. It's like if my sister was like you know, the tattletaling or something, and my mom would just be like, that's your sister has to deal with that. Like going and like telling on me because like, oh, Anna didn't clean up her room because I didn't put away my action figures. And my mom would be like, why do you care? That's an Anna thing. That's between me and Anna, you know? So these just now I know that this woman is a spoiled, rotten brat. Now I know. And she doesn't know what consequences are because her family didn't suffer any. This woman, listen, if you're not born in America, you do not belong in a political position. That's plain and simple, okay? Why is Patrick T saying for fuck's sakes? What did I do, Patrick? With California, you have a problem. Exactly, it's my problem. But listen, the Israel and Hamas, I'm sorry, but that's their problem. I have no stake in this race. When I see things, of course, it gets sad and I feel bad for people because I'm an empathetic person. I can look at that and be like, oh my gosh, that's awful. Nobody deserves to die because people in positions of power are fighting. I'm very simple. You like, you know what? You fat old man, get into the ring. I literally just watched Game of Thrones, House of Representatives. Okay, they're still in political positions of political power. Okay? Anyways, get in a fucking ring and Mike Tyson that shit out. You want to bite somebody's ear off? There's going to be only one winner. We're going to go Highlander meets Mike Tyson. If you guys are fighting, get fucking Putin and Zelensky, get them in a ring, and whoever wins the goddamn war. Nobody else has to die. Israel and Hamas, get your fucking leaders, put them in a fucking ring. Whoever lives wins. I'm so far back. Like, if you guys are going to fight like little fucking children, get in the fucking ring and it's a fight to the fucking death. We'll see how many wars we still have. Audio issues, YouTube. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Okay. And I know it's probably not the most educated opinion, but I'm just, as someone who is completely ignorant, I didn't even know who the other woman in this was. I just, that's my opinion on it. You guys are all children that are making obscene amount of money. And I think it's wrong. You guys want to talk about taxpayers and lower class and let's tax the rich. It's like, oh my God, you guys are retarded. Then give me all your money. You got $30 million. Give it to me. I'm fucking poor. Give me your money. You know? It drives me crazy. Yeah, this is why I don't talk politics, because it drives me crazy. Yes, Mad Max Thunderdome. Yes, let's bring that. It's a religious war, though. Fight forever. That's why I said put two people in a pit and let them fight to the fucking death. You guys pick a person and the other. No, what? You know, actually, no. Leaders. If you are a leader, you get in the fucking pit. Now, if you're an old man, guess what? That sucks for you. And if their leader's young and in the prime of their life and has taken jujitsu, I can never say it, then that fucking sucks for you. You want to start wars? You want to send people to their death? Get in the fucking ring and put your money where your fucking mouth is. That's how I feel about it. And this is why I will never be a world leader, because I don't have any desire to do that. Cattle in Florida. They remember for 5 months. She was talking about 2 people shot in Minnesota. That one guy that they did the face app on to make him more handsome, and then the lesbian who was trying to run over the cop, and that her partner burned out cigarettes on her kids. Yeah, nobody deserves to die, but these were people that were literally fighting with the police. You notice how all of us in the chat, we're all alive because we don't go and fight with police officers or elected some type of official, I don't know, law enforcer person. I don't even know how to say your name. Mojla, thank you for the $10. I am not allowed to super chat what messages I want. That's YouTube for you. I think you can over on Rumble. On Rumble, I think you can send me unedited or uncensored chats. But thank you for the 10. Crouching Taylor Hidden, so thank you for the $2. Anna trying her hand at being Cecil tonight. No, I just saw this guy. So I watched this. Peaches was like, we need to watch this. It only happens once a year. And I was like, okay. And I was just annoyed because, like I said, I'm a very impatient person. That is my biggest weakness, is I have zero patience for anything. And I've always been that way. I'm completely fine with that being my toxic trait, is I'm not patient. When I was watching Star Wars, I relate. I'm like, Anakin, I get you, because I'm not patient either. Maybe it's just people that have Anna in their name. But I watched this and I'm just like, the whole time I'm just like, why are you there? Like, I don't want to watch this, but I'm watching it because my husband wants to watch it. And like, I'm not sitting there like angry like they are. The thing that made me angry was seeing this. And now that I'm learning all this shit, I'm even fucking angrier. Like, oh my God, like, go back to your fucking country. Oh, you can't because your father and grandfather ruined the fucking country and they'll murder you? Well, then be fucking thankful for the ground that you walk on. That is the United States of America. And stop trying to bitch your way to the fucking top and scheme and scam to get as much money out of people as possible. Fuck that. Deport her. Deport her fucking brother, and her kids and her husband can stay. But, you know, I'm assuming, is her husband American or is he Canadian? Send them to Canada. Let them go fuck up Canada. Send them to Mexico. Get them out of America. But thank you. Let me see. Let me unstar that. Adds 80 thing for the 2. Anna, do you have any good news or stories? Yes, I have a pile of boxes I got from the post office, which we will get to later. We will get to that later. Let's see. Adds 80 thing for the 2. Anna's Padme painting is so good. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I think that is your cue for wanting me to get off topic. I will show it in a minute. I'm still working on it. Let's see. Okay. Her husband, brother. Well, no, I'm talking about like the guy that's the father of her children. That's not her brother. Her and her brother need to go back to the fucking country that they're from. I'm very against people that just get citizenship because they get married and they do like the whole scam marriage thing. I'm very against that. And even then, it's like, okay, if you came over here, you fell in love and got married and you want to like you want that resident card so that way you guys can live here because you're married. That's different. I don't think that but still, I don't believe if you're not born in this country, you should not be allowed to vote in this country, and you should not be allowed to have a political office or any kind of position of power in this country. Police officers, firemen, that's a little bit different. You should be, if you're a doctor, you can be a doctor. You cannot be a judge. Oh, here, maybe I should say this. You can't hold power over somebody else's life. You cannot be a judge. You cannot be a politician of any sort. Term limits. I think there should be age limits. I'm sorry. I think 60 years old, that's the cutoff. I know even our president wouldn't be able to be president. I think you can run for office at 40. Yeah, from 40 to 60. That's it. Once you're older than 60, unless your birthday is like, you can't run for another office after the age of 60, but like, let's say you got elected and you're 59, then that's different, okay? But once you're over 60, you can't. Or, 60, 45 to 60, you get a 20-year span. 40-year window. That's it. That's my opinion on it. I don't know. Swing Cod, thank you for the one. No, the woman in white. Oh, I read that one. Swing Cod, thank you for the one. Rashtia, not Tashtia. Type too fast. Okay, that's okay. Joseph Wolf, thank you for the one. And I love your channel, and I send my best wishes for you and Peaches to have another healthy baby. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The Moon Phantom, thank you for the $20 over on Rumble. I appreciate you, man. Good evening. Oh, wait, what? That is not my name, but thank you. I'm not actually going to read that. Maybe, I'm actually, let's see. Guys, just because psychopaths that stalk me dox my information on the internet, if you guys ever Google me, which I think is weird to begin with, unless you're trying to find my channel name, I did not put my personal information out there. Somebody doxed me, and sharing that dox pisses me off beyond belief. And if you share that, I will block you from my channel. I have never released my full name. You post my full name, I'm going to be pretty fucking pissed off like I am now. Okay? Now, anyone doing that, mods, please block them. I don't care if they're sending me money. Let's Google Anna immediately. I know. Listen, I have never put my information out there. Unfortunately, when my sister died, people doxed me. It fucking sucks. I did not create that IMDb. I have actually spent thousands of dollars to get that IMDb removed, and it just gets put right back up. Half of the information on that is not even accurate. Like, it says I'm the middle sister, not the oldest sister. It also has my birth date set to before my parents even met each other, which doesn't make any sense. And I've said when my birthday is plenty of fucking time. So the fact that they can't even do their research drives me fucking crazy. But my name is Anna, that Star Wars girl, or TSWG. That is what I go by. I've never wanted any of my other real life names to get out there. Okay, so the fact that you go out of your way to stalk me to find out my real name absolutely infuriates me. I don't want you here. I don't want you on my channel, and I will block you. You know, I didn't put any of that information out there. I paid money to get it removed, and people still put it back. So it's really fucking infuriating. So again, I don't go by anything other than Anna, that Star Wars girl. I had a name when I was born. When my mom and dad got divorced, my mom changed our last names. So going off of something that's not even accurate to begin with, going and trying to stalk my living sister, finding out information on her, like, I'm not okay with that fucking shit. I don't care if you send me money. I'm not reading that, and I'm going to block you, okay? Like, if I wanted you guys to know my real first and last name, I would put it out there myself, but I didn't, and I haven't. So going out of your way to go and Google me, that YouTube Google or that YouTube like Wikipedia thing for like online influencers, I didn't make that. None of that information on there is fucking accurate. And like, I want it gone. If I could snap my fingers to get it gone, I would. I've paid money to get these things removed, and people that hate me still keep putting it up there. It's fucking bullshit. It's infuriating. It's one of the reasons why I always tell people that ask me for advice on YouTube, don't fucking show your face. Never say your real name. Make up a fucking name. If I could go back in time, I would only be an avatar. I'd have a fucking voice changer. I'd probably pretend to be a guy. I'd lie about where I live. I'd lie about where I'm from. I'd lie about my age. I would not give anyone anything to show any kind of markers for what type of human being I am. Like, I would go completely fucking anonymous. And that would avoid all of this harassment. But no, leave me the fuck alone, okay? Do not go and Google that kind of shit. If you post it, you're blocked. You're gone. You're fucking dead to me, okay? I don't want my personal information out there. I've never put my personal information out there. And the fact that, you know, It's out there. It just, you know, it drives me fucking crazy that people took time out of their lives to go and make my life hell. Okay? So yeah, I want it all to go away. If I could, I would, but unfortunately, I'm in the position that I'm in. So yeah, if you guys put any of that in, and mods, I don't care if they're sending super chats with this information in it, block them. If you put my docs in a super chat or a Rumble rant, I will block you. I will delete the chat and I will block you. So leave me the fuck alone. Do not post my personal fucking information out there. Like, I'm just go full Amish with Starlink. I wish I could. I really fucking wish I could. If I could, like, everyone says, like, oh, like, I wouldn't want to go back in time because I'm grateful for what I've learned. No, this is something that I would do. If I could go back in time, I would never say my real name. I'd never show my face. I'd undo a lot of the stuff because I was ignorant. I didn't know that this many psychopaths that have no fucking lives existed. I didn't know what this whole internet world was. And I barely knew what autism was. Like, I didn't know that there were this many autistic psychopaths on the internet, that their entire life is dedicated to making somebody else's life hell because they don't have lives themselves. So yeah, don't fucking post my docs, okay? Plain and fucking simple. I don't know why I need to talk about this, but there you guys go. Mods, again, if you guys see anyone posting that, block them from my chat. That you have my 100% permission. Block them. I don't care if it's in a super chat. Block them and delete the super chat. I was able to catch that one. So, you know. Yeah. No. No. Okay. Let me read these Rumble rant, or not Rumble rants. I'm caught up on Rumble rants. Let me see. Crouching Taylor Hidden Swift, thank you for the 2. Your art channel needs membership emojis. Okay. I think I made them a long time ago and they never got approved. Tim of thank you for the 5. Hey Anna, it's Tim. I don't have patience either. Retail is not for me, savvy. By the way, would you paint my mate Tarkin of the Empire? He doesn't really inspire me. I have to be inspired by something to paint it if I'm just gonna do it for fun and not a commission. Patrick, thank you for the 199. Miss Girl, by the way, the Smalley cop story is real. Oh dear Lord. Okay, I'll look into it, Patrick. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Melanie got stalked. I know her stalker messages me all the time. It's annoying. Now, I have plenty of fucking stalkers. And I mean, I don't understand it. I'm not that interesting. Cecil says, I remember when, what was it? I was venting to Cecil about something, and then we had like a common hater. This was 6 or 7 years ago. And then he was explaining about, because it was me, him, and Chrissy. No, what? It wasn't Chrissy. It was another girl. I can't remember which girl. It wasn't Chrissy. It wasn't Nina. Or maybe it was multiple times he's told this story, which you guys all know how Cecil is. He tells the same story over and over again. But he explained this whole thing about newscasters, how the most common people that have stalkers are newscasters, because when you talk and you're doing the news, you have to look directly into the camera like this. And it makes crazy people think that you're talking directly to them. And based on some of the messages I've gotten from people, like here, you know what? Let's fucking do it, guys. I'm going to show you guys Melanie Mac's stalker that will not stop fucking messaging me. Let's see. Okay. So I made the mistake. Well, it was helpful because back when Charlie Kirk died, I posted, I opened my DMs on Twitter so anyone could message me. And I said, if you have information on Charlie, please send me. So this is Melanie Mac's stalker. So look at the amount of messages I have gotten from this person. Oh, including screenshots of this was the tweet. So Melanie Mac got married and there was an announcement about it. And then this person is they have a deranged thing in their head that they were in a relationship. And so this person, look, so this was yesterday at 5:21 p.m. Look at the amount of messages I got from this. So this like Monday, yesterday. Look at that about Melanie fucking Mack. Like, get a fucking life, you psychopath. Like, he thinks that she's talking to him when she posts her little videos. Like, this is insane. Like, you guys can take screenshots and see what this person is saying. And I've let her know, but usually YouTubers or like internet personalities, when we get messages from the other person's stalkers, we do the courtesy of like, hey, like this is like this, your stalker was messaging me. A lot of people do over like one of my main stalkers that most of you in the chat are aware of who that is. But like, look at this person. Look at them going on and on about Melanie Mack and how because she makes videos and she talks and looks at the camera, this person thinks that they were in some kind of weird relationship and they have the right to go off about Melanie Mack to me. Like, get a fucking life, you psychopath. Oh my goodness. Like, if you want to send me videos and funny memes, that's one thing, but sending me rants about Melanie Mack, a person that you probably never even spoken to in your entire life, like, you're a fucking psychopath. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get on to this one. I know I went on a complete rant tangent. I apologize. Okay, so this one really got to me. I didn't know that these were her parents. They kept showing this lady. I believe she's sitting right next to Erica Kirk. And like, I get it. You hate Orange Man. I understand. I don't pretty much like any politician. And like, if my thing, if you want to be in a position of power, especially in politics, there's something fucking wrong with you. Like, Obi-Wan Kenobi said it right. They're a politician. Don't fucking trust them. I don't trust anyone that's in politics. I don't. I'm like, you're in politics. There's something crazy about you. We all know Trump is crazy. Okay. You can love him as much as you want, but you got him you have to be on a whole nother level of crazy to run for a political office and deal with that shit. Okay. So, look at this. So this is the girl, Irina, the one that fled here from the Ukraine to escape a war that got stabbed on the bus by that psycho man.
Arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail. Stood up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body. No one will ever forget there were people on that train. No one will ever forget the expression of terror on
oh my God, this
Irina's
is
face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal, set free to kill in America. Came in through open borders. Mrs. Zaretsky, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
So awful. Okay. These two women, like her husband and her daughter, that's what radicalized me. I didn't talk about any of this stuff, but it's like, I watched two people murdered. Sorry, I'm trying to turn on my camera because I'm getting all sensitive. I don't want to be crying on camera, but this gets me in the fifis, guys. This really gets me in the fifis. Shocking. I don't like death and I don't like watching people get murdered. The first video I saw of Charlie was the up close video, and then I watched the, Irina video. And like, I'm fucking done. I am so done. If you are for people getting murdered, you're a fucking psychopath. You belong in a fucking mental institution. What kind of sick fucking twisted person are you that you want somebody to be brutally murdered? Now, take in mind, these aren't war criminals. Like, we're not talking about Hitler, right? We're not talking about, I don't know, what's his face? Ted Bundy. We're not talking about Jeffrey Dahmer. We're not talking about murderous people we're not talking about evil people. All Charlie did was go and talk to people on a microphone at colleges. And he's religious, okay? That doesn't mean you deserve to get shot in the neck. Okay? Irina wasn't doing anything. She just, you know what her crime was? She was a pretty little white girl on a bus. That's it. And who was it? I can't stand the dude. Like, Andrew Tate just bothers me, and I don't really know much about him. The thing that I can't stand about him is the way that he talks, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk like this," and like I can't stand listening to him. It's like nails on a chalkboard. And I don't think he's pleasant looking at all. So it's like I don't want to look at him and I don't want to hear him. So that's my opinion on Andrew Tate. But listen, it's he was right. He went up against Pierce Morgan. I think one of you guys in the chat sent it to me. And he was like, he brought up to Pierce Morgan, or he was debating with Pierce Morgan that it was 100% you know, a racist thing, because he's like, you know, he could have stabbed any of the black people on the bus, but he didn't. He stabbed the little white girl, you know, and none of the people came to help her. And I'm like, he's right. He's fucking right, you know. But I'm gonna leave my camera off for the rest of this, but the fact that nobody stood for this grieving mother, like, I get it. You can hate Orange Man as much as you fucking want, but you're not gonna stand up for a grieving mom who had her daughter brutally murdered. Go fuck yourselves. Are they going to show them that they're not standing?
How do you not stand? How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to...
Okay, they didn't show it. All right, yeah, see that... I'll get my camera back on. That got me in the fifis. It's awful. Like, there's some really bad people in this world. Okay, let me grab these. Okay. Darth Watt 345, thank you for the $4.99. I had one person making videos of mocking me on YouTube. I had one person making videos of impersonating me on YouTube. Yeah, it sucks. I have this one Asian chick, and every few months or so, she mirrors my channel. And so she takes all my videos, reposts them, and it'll be some variation of that Star Wars girl. And I said one time about how I used to be called that weird Star Wars girl. And, you know, that doesn't really ring off the tongue. I don't care if people call me weird. I like being weird. I'm a very proud, weird person. But she'll take my channel. She'll just copy all the videos. And so this happens usually every 6 months. She does the same on Instagram. She does the same on Facebook. She does this, and she'll go and interact with people. So she'll come in my chat, and sometimes, like, instead of like an elf or girl, it'll be like a capital I, you know, something stupid like that, like scammers. And she'll go and comment and respond to people. And then, like, she'll go in other people's chats. And so there's a way, if you go into like the code, if you know how to code, you can go. And so this is what I was told when I was talking to, like, I had a YouTube rep for a while. And so there's a way to do it to, you know how I have a check mark? And so if I go into a chat and I can comment and it'll have a check mark. Well, if you go into the code of it, it'll make the appearance of you can activate that little check mark on yourself and how your name is highlighted differently. So there's a way to do it. It's difficult. You do have to know a little bit on how to code, which now I'm sure with AI, they'll have a field day with that. But she would go into people's chats and comment as me. And then I would get, you know, like, "Oh, Anna, I saw you say this." And I was like, I was sleeping, like, or I was in the middle of a stream. How would I be commenting on this other stream like that? And so there's been a couple of instances where that's happened, and I was able to talk to my YouTube rep, and they were able to, you know, kind of get that under control. But it's honestly, guys, it's like clockwork. It's like every 6 months, oh, there's another That Star Wars Girl account, and goes and comments, and then I immediately have to block, and then she'll go away for a while and come back again. The reason why I know it's this Asian girl is because one time I remember there was like a really weird comment, and it was from an Asian girl, and it was on my Instagram. And like she hadn't changed her name or profile picture yet. And so she was commenting on a post, but she was like acting like it was me replying. And then I saw it, and I think I went and like I clicked it to go and see the post. And then when I got to the post, it was my profile picture and my name. But I'm like, that wasn't me. Like I just saw the notification. I was because I saw it was an Asian girl, and I was like, oh, it's probably like a lost in translation kind of thing. So I wanted to go see like what it was. And that's when like she happened to have changed the profile picture and the name during, I don't know, maybe it hadn't refreshed when it showed up on my notifications. But again, it probably isn't a girl. It's probably not an Asian girl. They were just probably using another catfish profile. But I've had that happen too. I've had people steal my content. The only reason I have a TikTok is because my friends let me know. They're like, my real life friends are like, hey, there's like 2 different accounts of you, and like it's all your content, and this isn't you. And I had to go make a TikTok so that way I could report those 2 as impersonating me. But it sucks. It's annoying. I don't know how to solve it, but so you're in the same boat as me, man. Welcome to the club. It sucks. Naro8813, thank you for the 5. Hello, Anna. Fuck, marry, kill the Jonas Brothers. They can all go. I'm not a Jonas Brothers person. I did, however, have to go to a Jonas Brother concert one time. I knew no songs. My friend, she, like the person that was going with her to the concert bailed, so I went with her. And I'm like, I don't know any of this music. Yay. But yeah, no, I think Kevin, who's the oldest, is gay. I'm 100% convinced he's gay, and his wife is his beard, and they're very religious. So, I just don't see it. I'm just like, yeah, you guys, yeah, you're gay. Jonah, it's Kevin, Joe, and Nick. Joe Jonas is the middle one. He was married to Sophie Turner, so he's got terrible taste in women. And then Nick he married that one Indian chick, and they're currently getting divorced. I don't think any of them are attractive. None of them are my type. They're all no's. They're all no's for me. So all of them gone. That is my opinion. Sorry if you guys are big Jonas Brothers fans. Ads 80, thank you for the 2. Rousey or Carano, who is going to win? I'm rooting for Gina. As you guys could have probably guessed. I am 100%. I'm on Gina's team. Team Gina. Excited for her. Mark Zart, thank you for the member of 35 months. It pisses me off that still no one helped her. Bro, it gets me. When I lived in San Francisco, I had actually just like, I hadn't watched Battle of the Bastards for Game of Thrones in a long time. And I remember I was walking home from work. I was like a couple blocks away from my apartment. And this psycho lady tried to kill me. And if you guys ever watch Battle of the Bastards, the scene where John beats the shit out of Ramsay, I was Ramsay in that situation on the ground with the psycho woman on top of me. It actually popped up in my memories when I got the court summons because I had to go to the hospital and then I had to go to court, and because it was that psychopath versus the state, the whole I remember I was middle of the day, San Francisco, there were hundreds of people around me, and I'm a very small person and no one helped me. So when I watched this stuff with Irina, I'm just like, oh my God, that could have been me, and like it even, I didn't know this because obviously, you find out stuff when you go to trial that the woman that did that to me had a fucking weapon on her, and so she was getting tried for attempted murder. And I didn't know that when that was happening to me because I didn't see it because, her first punch, I lost my sight for a while. So I was just like, oh my God, I see that stuff with Irina and I'm like, oh my God, I was lucky enough to get away before she could use a weapon on me. But oh my God, I've had nightmares about that shit with Irina. I can't, oh my God, her poor parents, her poor self. I just like, oh, it gets me. Fucking gets me. Nicki Minaj, fat bum. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. Sup, I'm a member. What's your opinion on Nicki Minaj? I don't know any of her music. She looks like she's based. I think that was funny when Remember when she went on like Instagram Live and she was talking about how her cousin got the jab and how his balls swelled up, and then Fauci had to do a live stream with her because he's like, "You're going against the narrative, Nikki." So I think that's cool that she's based. Nicki Minaj, fat bum, thank you for the 2. Why do you dislike Sophie Turner? Because I hate her character in Game of Thrones. Sansa is the absolute worst. I'm like, the Sansa is the real villain of Game of Thrones. If you go back and watch it, Sansa's the, and even if you read the book, Sansa is the reason that Ned Stark gets killed. Sansa is supposed to be, oh, this poor little weakling. She literally gets everyone killed. And even now, again, I'm rewatching Game of Thrones. Sansa is like, she's reliant on everyone else to do the dirty work for her. She wants to act like, oh, I got, graped and all of that. It's like you put yourself in that situation. You want to be upset and feel sorry for yourself that you got betrayed by Littlefinger. Literally, Brienne tried to save you. You didn't have to go back to Winterfell. You could have stayed safe in the Eyrie. So you purposely went. You trusted Littlefinger and got married off to a psychopath when you could have just stayed where you were safe, where nothing was going to get to you. But no, I have no sympathy for you. When she finally escapes and gets to Jon, the only thing that she feels for Jon is contempt the entire time and is trying to undermine him at every fucking turn. I hate her. I think she should have died. I hated her more than I hated Joffrey, more than I hate. She is the worst. She is the villain of Game of Thrones. And for whatever fucking reason, she survives. I was waiting the whole time for her to die. And I'm like, this is going to be so good. I'm going to be so happy. And she didn't. She fucking survived. If anything, I think that is George R. R. Martin's biggest crime. That is my frustration. And then that's why I dislike Sophie Turner. And then I found out that she abandoned her. Like, I get being trapped in a marriage. I understand that that's a horrible situation. But she abandoned her husband and her children because she wanted to go party. I'm sorry. You're a shitty person. You're shitty just like your character. So, yeah, I don't like her. Yeah, I don't like her. And, yeah, Jon saved her fucking ass. Okay, what was this one? Okay, so look at this story. This is so bizarre. So, this says, after losing her 27-year-old son to cancer in 2020, Anna Obregon used his frozen sperm and a donor egg to have his daughter via U.S. surrogate. Born in 2023, the child is legally both her daughter and her granddaughter. Now, people in the chat said that that was his wish, that he wanted to have, personally, I don't know. If you're not going to be there for your child, you shouldn't have them. If you wanted to have a legacy, then you should have gotten. He was 27. He had plenty of time to get married and to have kids if you really wanted that legacy, but you didn't do it in the time that you were allotted. And so now you want your mom to cheat fate, and now you want your child. No, it literally said, I read out the post, it's a donor egg. So you want your child to grow up knowing her father is dead and that she will never meet her biological mother. What a terrible fate. You guys literally, because you're selfish. Like, that kid is born, can't go back in time and undo it. And I'm sure that kid is happy to be alive, but that kid's going to grow up with a lot of fucking problems. I don't know. I just don't think it's right. I just don't think that that's right. And she's alive. It's done. But this whole, as someone that's trying to get pregnant and trying to have a baby, I don't know, I didn't know what IVF was when I went in and they asked me like, oh, it was your baby. Like, did you conceive naturally? Did you have IVF? And I was like, what's IVF? And apparently that's where it's like Gattaca. Did you guys ever watch that with Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman? It's where they take the egg and the sperm and they fertilize it in a test tube and then they implant it into the womb. And I'm sorry, but I think that that's wrong. I think if you can't conceive a child naturally, then then it's not in the cards for you. And I know that that's awful. I know that there's some people out there that want to be parents so bad, but if it's not in the cards for you, there's probably a reason. And I think that's probably a reason why there's so many problems now that, there's autism is spiked, Down syndrome has spiked. There's, a lot of kids that are being born with a lot of physical problems or mental problems. And I think when you try to play God, that's when, shit hits the fan. Yeah, as people are saying, adoption is not, there's plenty of kids out there that need parents, that need a mom and need a dad. And I feel bad. Yeah, I remember when Friends was coming out, Monica and Chandler were trying to have a baby, and then they found out that he has a low sperm count and that she has a inhospitable womb, And so they went the adoption route. There's a lot of teenagers out there that are, getting pregnant, and you're, a lot of drunk people or a lot of people that shouldn't be parents that are being irresponsible. And I mean, maybe I would have a different opinion if I was in a different situation, but I don't know. Like, it rubs me the wrong way. I truly believe that when, like, honestly, it reminds me of, like, this is the part in the book where things go wrong. Like, this is when Dr. Jekyll, you're about to take the serum and it's going to make you into Mr. Hyde. Stop. Victor, maybe don't steal corpses and make it into a monster, maybe don't do that, and then don't electrocute it, maybe stop right here before things hit the fan. Oh, don't go swimming in the ocean at night when sharks are the most active, like maybe just stop. Maybe stop before things get too cuckoo, so I don't know. When humans start playing God, I just think that's when things start to hit the fan. And again, my heart goes out to people that are struggling to get pregnant, but this kind of stuff, if you weren't able to do it in the time that you were allotted, then it's not meant to be. And I feel like so many people, I think this goes along with the whole participation trophy type of thing. Like, not everybody gets a trophy. And I'm sorry, not everybody gets to be parents, and that's heartbreaking. That's awful. Like, now that I have my kid, I couldn't imagine, like, my life without her. And as you guys know, I just suffered a miscarriage with my second. Like, I want more children, and it sucks, but I could never do something like this. It's wrong to me, in my opinion. But that's life, It sucks. This is weird. I feel so bad for that baby. She's going to grow up knowing that her dad is dead and that she'll never know her biological mom, and that's heartbreaking. Nicki Minaj's fat bum, thank you for the 2. Yeah, Sansa sucks. Her snipe at Edmure pisses me off. Her snipe at everyone is awful. She drives me fucking crazy. She's the worst character in Game of Thrones. She's worse than Cersei. She's worse than Joffrey. She's worse than Ramsay. She is the real villain. She's worse than the fucking Night King. She is the worst character in all of Game of Thrones. She's awful. I hate her. Adds 80 thing. What is your most prized collectible item? I've shown this many times. It's this. It's my very first Princess Leia action figure. I got it at an antique store. I can't remember if it was Stockton or Sacramento. She was in a glass case, and I only had action figures that were hand-me-downs from my brother, and there was no Princess Leia. And I begged my mom for it, but it was $17, which my mom would not spend $17 on anything. So I said it would be my Christmas present and my birthday present. And so that year, I didn't get a Christmas present. I didn't get a birthday present because I had already gotten my Princess Leia. This was my first Princess Leia action figure. It is still my favorite Princess Leia action figure. And it is my most prized Star Wars figure. When I die, I'll probably be buried with it. So I showed it on another stream, which is why she's sitting up here with me. Adds 80, thank you for the 2. Oh, wow, that Leia figure is cool. Well, thank you. It's the original Kenner one. Let's see. Okay. Anyways. What was I gonna say? Okay, so we talked about that. I think, did I have another one? No, okay, talked about that one. Oh my God, how funny. And what was this? Oh, okay. This. Oh my God. Okay. So these are a trans couple and they're breastfeeding a fucking baby.
The baby has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk. It's okay because we're gonna supplement the feeding with formula so that my baby's still getting the nutrients that they need. I appreciate you so much.
Oh my God, no, guys, this should be illegal. I was trying to tag CPS, but this infuriates me. They need to get this fucking child out of there. This is so fucking wrong. Like, this person needs mental help. They belong in a mental institution. Open back up the asylums. This is evil. Somebody needs to save this fucking baby. Like, oh my God. These people should not have access to children when they themselves need fucking serious mental help. This is wrong. This is wrong on so many levels. I'm sorry. I have to get this out. I had to talk about that. I highlighted it. That disgusts me. They need serious fucking help. The time, thank you for 5. My brother and his wife have adopted 5 of their foster children. 2 were very drug affected babies. Why can't the elite do that too? Well, to be fair, with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, they did do that. You know, they did. So there is that. They had babies and then they adopted babies. So that's why they have so many babies. All right. I'm going to do some shilling and then we're going to open up what I got at my P.O. box. So, guys, let me share this. So, guys, if you guys didn't know, I have an art channel and there's this art reality show that I love. It's called The Outstanding Artist and this college Milan Art Institute hosts it. And they just came out with season 4 of their show. And they released episode 1. So I did a live stream last night where I reacted to episode 1. I think it was pretty fun. The chat seemed to like it. So if you guys are interested, this is where I do all like my painting streams and all of that. If you guys want to watch me, do more like chill, fun type of streams, go and check it out. My it's called That Star Wars Girl Workshop. So TSWG's workshop. So that's my art channel. You guys can go over there and subscribe to me if you guys haven't. I will put it in the chat so you guys can go and check that out. So I did that live stream last night, so you guys can go check it out. The next episode, I believe they drop an episode on Friday. I typically keep my Fridays. I don't do much stuff on the internet because Friday is my day off, so I can spend it with Peaches. So that's a day that I dedicate to like him and like our date night time. So that's why I don't stream on Fridays pretty much ever. So I will be doing the reaction streams. It'll probably have to be like Monday nights, maybe is when I will start doing them because the weekends are kind of hard because if Peaches has to go out of town on weekends sometimes because it's his weekends with his daughter. So it'll depend on if I have someone to watch the baby or not and whether I can stream on the weekends or not. So that's also a hard thing, but I'm over here on my art channel. I do painting streams from time to time. They're almost always later in the evenings or at nighttime. So if you guys are interested, go and follow me over there. And yes, this got brought up earlier. So thank you, Ads 80, for saying it. I'm going to show you guys. So I was working on a commission. I got to the point where I couldn't paint anymore because it needed to dry. And I was still like hyped up. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need to paint again. And so I was like, I had this like image in my head of Padme and I just wanted to paint it. So let me go grab it. Okay. I would just like to remind you guys, it's not done, but this is what I have so far. It still has a lot of work to do. It's still really rough, but it's more of like abstract-ish. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was doing the other night. I was so like so painting mood. So that's why I was like that. But anyways, that was my painting of Padme so far. I'm trying to be a better YouTuber and film reels and all that kind of stuff. So we shall see how that goes. But yeah. That's what I was working on right now. So thank you, Ads80. I'm glad you like it. Thank you for all the compliments in the chat. I'm glad that you guys like it. I will make a print of it and put it up on my Etsy once I'm finished with it. But thank you, Ads80. I'm glad that you like it. Thank you for the super chat. Let me star that. Wow, that layup figure is cool. Well, thank you. Russell Hall, thank you for the cue the meme of Peter Griffin breastfeeding. So, oh, I know it's so fucking disgusting. Thank you for the 2. Who has the worst name besides the CEO of AT&T? I don't know what his name is, but thank you for the super chat. Who has a worse name? Anyone named Adolf, I'm sure. Polish Prince 47. Thank you, remember, for 20 or 32 months. Anna, are you coming to MegaCon in Orlando in March? No, I am not. Thank you for the super or the Rumble or the member chat. Starseer, thank you remember for 10 months. I have a big box from you, my dude. It's always strange to see people say you aren't a good artist. Do people say that? I want to see what they can draw or paint. You see, that's something I'm not insecure about. It's like, okay, let's have a face off, man. That's really the hill you want to die on. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. Get Cecil to draw Padme and let the chat vote. Oh my gosh, I know. Okay, Russell. Chat, I need you guys to help me out. So, as you guys know, I did a painted cover and that went the way that it went. Actually, I've done 2 painted covers now for different people. And I've had issues with both, it seems like. But I told Cecil, I'm like, you know what, Cecil? Do a sketch for a cover for Cash Grab 2, and I will paint it, and you can post that on, make it a cover for Cash Grab 2, and then we can get you over the $100,000 mark over on Fund My Comic. And that mofo still hasn't gotten around to drawing it. But would you guys like that? Would you guys like me and Cecil to collab on doing a cover for Cash Grab 2? Would you guys like that? Let's see. I'm waiting for the chat to update. Steve Gillen says, hell yeah. Hell, okay. Okay, so now you guys need to go and bug Cecil in his chat. Yes, Anna such a good friend of Cecil. Remind him that, of course. Would you guys, if me and Cecil did a collab where he drew a cover for Cash Grab 2 and I painted it, would you guys like that? Would you guys back that on Fund My Comic for Cecil? I told him I'd promote the shit out of it because we need to get him over $100,000 so that fat ass can get a steak dinner. Russell says, yes, damn it. Okay. So I'll show you guys my text to fucking Cecil. So I texted Cecil because I've been trying to remind him. I said, here we go. Draw the Cash Grab cover. He needs to draw it and then I'll paint it. So yeah, he's taken for fucking ever. The CEO of AT&T is John Stanky. Oh no, that's an awful name. I would change that immediately. That's horrible. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, guys, I have some boxes to open up, but I do want to show you guys this first. I went to Goodwill today because when I was on the way to the post office, I have to pass by a Goodwill, and I saw in the window, we've been looking for one of those like baby cars, you know, where it's like the red one, the like, what is it called? Like little tykes, and it's got like the red bottom and like the yellow top, and the kids like they push it with their feet. Well, I've been wanting one, but I'm like, I don't want to pay like $80 for it. And I saw it in the window of a Goodwill. So on my way home, I stopped at that Goodwill and I got it. It was $5.99. It's missing steering wheel, but I was like, I'll find one on like eBay or something. And so I got it. But while I was there, I saw a couple things that I want to fix. So I see this all the time where people get art and then they go and they fix it. But I really liked this frame. So it's like a long frame. And then it has the Shrek outhouse. And I'm like, who the fuck paints an outhouse? So, and then there's like a little stain right here, which I think I can get out. But I think I'm going to spray paint, or I don't know, it's like yellowy. I don't want it yellowy. But I like the frame a lot. So I'm going to fix the frame and redo this painting because this looks stupid. Right? That looks stupid. But I got this. So this was $7.99, so $8, which I like the frame. And then I saw this. It's an easel. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's like a little travel easel. And I opened it up to see if it like had all of its parts. And it does. And I'm like, let me snap it. And I'm like, it's got the box and it came with tape and everything, And I was like, okay. So I got a new travel easel, which I like. Like it's simple, it's small, it's light, which I'm sure it'll get not light when I travel. But I was like, okay. And this one was $6.99. So I was like, okay, cool, nice. And that's what I got at Goodwill on top of that car. So I think I spent like it was $20 and like 97 cents. So I got 3 pennies back. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's actually nice. All right. I got a couple things from my P.O. box, so I am going to open them. So this is from Clo Graphics, Colorado Springs. Your Amazon order has arrived. Handle with care, do not bend. If this is from Russell, I will be mad. Russell said he was going to send me something inappropriate, which it looks like this is. Oh, it's for your car? Oh. Okay. Eagle with feather vinyl sticker, Native American symbol. Okay. I don't know why I was sent this. There's no note. It has information. If you sent me this, thank you. That's random. Let's see, is there any note on? No. All right. Well, I got a new car vinyl sticker. It's random. I don't know. Does anybody know? Did anybody send this to me? Does anybody know what this means? Princess Tiger Lily. A pass to get into the Rez's casino? Maybe. I don't know. Should I put this on my car? Maybe that's a way for people to spot me in public, though. Interesting. All right. Cool. That was random. Okay. I don't know where my box cutter went, but I do have scissors. So this is from Hawaii. It has all of this like check content, if tape is disrupted. Okay. I don't know what this is, but we're about to find out. All right. Who lives in Hawaii? Okay. You better not. You didn't put that Grogu on that I sent you. I don't put stickers on my car, though. I'm weird. Okay, what is this? This is is this just like packaging padding? Okay. Nothing in here. No. Okay, there's a note on it. Okay, what is this? Anna, that Star Wars girl. know this is stupid late, but I had this line around doing nothing, so I might as well give it to be enjoyed by someone else. Oh, Cesario Japan on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Cesario Japan. Well, now I just doxed that you live in Hawaii. I apologize. Unless you sent this from Hawaii. You did like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Peaches is gonna laugh. It's the Pokemon cards. Oh my god. So. Okay. So, as you guys know, my stepdaughter is into Pokemon cards, and we Pokemon hunt for her all the goddamn time. Well, Peaches went out of his way to get her this like super limited edition exclusive pack. He somehow managed to get in the front of the line at a Target. And like all of the scalpers were behind him, and he just asked him, he's like, hey, like, what's the best one to get my kid? And they told him which one to get. He spent like $200 on it. He got it for her birthday. She lost her mind. She was all happy. And I guess there wasn't any good cards in it, so she kept like the one that came with it, and she threw all the other cards away, and he saw them all in the trash, and he was livid. So he's like, no more Pokemon cards for her. So we had been like buying so many for Christmas, and we had to like take them all out. And he is like, okay, we're just gonna sell them or hold on to them because she doesn't appreciate them. And he's like, I guess he had a talk with her about it. But I had his twin, when his twin was living in Japan, I had him buy Pokemon cards for her. And I said, we're not giving them to her. You can't, she's just gonna. I think I told you guys about this, how like I had asked him to buy me some, and he's like, okay, I'll buy you like for me to give to her. He's like, okay, and then I'll send him back with my parents. And then his parents, like, I think there was a miscommunication or something, but then they were supposed to bring the Pokemon cards back for me to give to her I asked for 2 packs for Christmas and her birthday. And then his parents gave her the cards like from them, and I was like, that was like the present I had planned to give to her, but then his twin ended up getting another pack for me to give to her. But let's just say Peaches was infuriated. And I get it. She's 15, doesn't really have the concept of, the value of things, but he had to talk with her about how it's like, these are perfectly good cards. Like, you don't throw them away. If you could trade these with people that don't have these cards, but you don't throw them away. And she literally threw away every single pack, and he was not happy. So we do not give her Pokemon cards anymore because she doesn't, she doesn't appreciate them. But this is mine now, so I don't have to give this to a child. But I don't know what any of this means. But thank you for sending them to me. Pokemon trading card game. We have so many limited edition Pokemon cards. Treasure chest pack with Pokemon. For a cool Pokemon coin, 4 color sticker sheets, a mini portfolio to store your favorite cards, a Pokemon notebook, a code card for Pokemon TCG Live. Okay, that's cool. 5 Pokemon TCG booster packs, 3 foil cards featuring Trouble. I don't know how to say all these names. I remember when it was the original Pokemon Indigo League is what I saw. Open it. I feel like if I open it, I'm not going to know what anything means. Maybe my daughter, maybe the baby when she's older will like it. I don't know. Do you guys want me to do it? I feel like I can't do it very well on the stream. I don't know if I should open this. I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I should have it in the background so that way it's very prominently displayed. Maybe the chat can tell you if you get any good ones. That is true. That is true. Oh. I don't even know. I could not tell you what Pokemons these are on the front. But guys, thank you, Cesar Japan. I appreciate you. Let me get this big box. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me grab a couple of rip it apart, Hannah. You guys are savage. Joel, thank you for the 5. Taiwan is producing electricity with Lego Caltroops. Lovely out loud. That's crazy. If that's true. Good on Taiwan. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. It's Cecil. Okay. Go yell at Cecil, Russell. Yell at Cecil for all he's done. Let's see. Relane, thank you for the 5. Someone I knew back in elementary school had the middle name Stinky. Apparently, it was an old family name. He got his ass beat out of him. Sounds about right. Thank you for the super chat. There's a quarterback named John David Booty. Okay, that's pretty funny. How, like, you wouldn't change your name at that point, really? Miso Trash, thank you for the 10. After Jack movie show, I got the Voyager Across the Unknown game. If you know Voyager, we will love it. It's like you're playing the show. That's what everybody keeps telling me. I need to play it. I need to get it and to play it. Everyone, I've heard nothing but good things. I want to play it so bad. It's just about finding the time. Okay, so this is from Starseer. Let's see. I have a feeling it's a cosplay because it's like Starseer and Meow are the ones that send me cosplay. And I'm very appreciative of them. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's a lot in here. Okay. Handmade in Turkey? Oh my goodness. What on? Oh my God. What is this? Princess Peach? Oh my gosh. It's the Peach crown. These were handmade in Turkey? Oh my goodness. Is this like racing Peach? Oh my God. And they've got a fancy. Oh, look at it. It's got a little shoe that comes. That's so cool. Okay. What? It's a Peach crown. What is in here? This is intense. Having the name Stinky kind of guarantees swirlies. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see. Oh my gosh. It's the Wolverine claws from that last costume. Oh my God, I have to go show Peaches. I need to find it. Where is it? I can put on my sexy Wolverine costume. These are cool. If only. That would be so painful. Wolverine. Okay. Oh my gosh, it even has his dog tags. That's so cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay. You sit in the box so I don't lose you. How can you fit in the box originally? Now you don't. I didn't put you back in right. That's why. It's a me thing. It's not a you thing. She's going to kill herself. They're plastic. Dan Vicious, thank you for the Rumble rant. A new guy named Richard James Johnson. Nobody called him that. What is this one? Hannah can kill bugs. I know, right? Oh my gosh, and it's the X22. It's the girl ones. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Here's it like that, or it's just the two. Be the dad and the daughter. And she doesn't have dog tags, but that's cool. Thank you. Please tell me you didn't send me both of their costumes again. Okay, let's put those right there. I need like a spot to put all these things on. Okay, what is this? Or a possum? Oh my gosh, is this a Stargate? Oh, I don't want to break this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. I might cry. It is, guys. It's a Stargate. Oh, that's so cool. I have a Stargate. Hold on. Look at. I can put Princess Leia and have her sit in front of the Stargate. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh, this is amazing and perfect timing because we're about. I'm gonna put this right here. I need to situate that better, but look at that. That's so awesome. I have a Stargate now. I need to find a good prominent spot behind me. Thank you so much. Okay, let me. Okay, we have boots. What else? Ah. Oh my god, there's even a thank you note that's got like the Stargate. What is it? I need to find that store so I can go buy more. Okay. What is this? Starseer, this is loaded. Bane of the Shills raid. Oh, thanks. Thanks, my dude. Thanks for the raid, man. Okay. What do we think this is? Oh my god. Is this Racing Peach? Oh my god. It is Racing Peach. I gotta take a photo in front of my mom's car. Oh my god. This matches my mom's car perfectly. It is the Racing Peach outfit with matching freaking boots that are made in Turkey. Oh my god. Okay. What else? What else is possibly in here? Ah! My Superman! Oh my god. If you guys saw the stream a few weeks ago, I talked about how I have Batman. Batman was the start of it all. Then I got Aquaman and Green Lantern. And then I found someone on Facebook Marketplace that had Wonder Woman, Green Arrow. Well, I can show you guys because I have them right here still. The Atom, which I didn't even know they made, and then Hawk Girl. And so now I had all of and John, the Martian. Oh my gosh. So now the only one I was missing was my Superman, and he sent me my Superman. Thank you. This is the only one I was missing. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And then I found that they made all the Justice League Unlimited. I'm like, god damn it, now I have to get all of those ones. But this completes my original set, so thank you. Oh my gosh. I appreciate it. And this is like pristine condition. I don't want to open. Oh no, it's got a nick on the box. I can open it and justify it. Okay. What else did you send me? What is this? Oh, it's her little neck scarf. Okay. What is this? It's her wig. Okay. She's got I think she just puts her hair in a pony, right? When she's driving this. Okay. So it's her wig. So I think this is what is this? Oh, it's her gloves. Okay, so they got her little scarf, her pants, her boots, her wig, her shirt. What else is part of this costume? Oh, she's got a belt, I guess. And then, the crown, too. I don't know what's in here. Mio! Ah! And it's the one I like. And it's literally, I was just about to reorder these on Amazon. Thank you. This is the type of Mio I drink. The strawberry pineapple, and then the regular kind I drink strawberry watermelon. And I almost ran out of these. And now I have some. Thank you. You're freaking awesome, Starseer. Everybody, cheers in the chat to Starseer. Oh my goodness, here we go. Starseer, thank you. I noticed you had nothing Stargate in the back. No, I didn't. That's the very well. Okay, I bought a necklace years ago. That is a Stargate. It's like just a little circle pendant, and my mom was like, "That's not a Stargate. That's Xena Warrior Princess's little throwy thing." And if I ever find it again, because I have no idea where it is, I will show it to you guys, and you guys can tell me if it's Xena's thing or if it's a Stargate. But that was the only thing I thought I had that was Stargate. But now I have a Stargate, so thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Starseer, thank you again. There's a note somewhere in there. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna hunt it down and find it and read it. And I found this. Okay. Are you sure there was a note? I don't see one. Yeah, the only things I see are is it was this it? Oh no, this was something from a painting I was doing. What does it look like? Do you know? Because this is the one, the thank you from the Stargate. This is from the boot place. And there's a brochure, but I don't see. Are you sure you put a note in there? I don't see it. Russell, thank you too. I always felt bad for Mike Hunt Smellfish. Oh my god. That's awful, Russell. I don't see it in there, Starseer. Are you sure you put a note in there? Let me see this crown. Oh, it's her little jewel thing too. Look at his Princess Peach's crown. Oh my gosh. I always tease Peaches because he's my Peach. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking for the chat. He responded. Are we wearing mom jeans? Yes, I am. These are the in jeans. I pay a lot of attention, Anna. Apparently you do. It was taped to something. Okay. This has nothing. It's not on the crown. It's not on the shoes. Not on the pants. Okay. I don't see it, Starseer. I didn't open the gloves, but I'm opening them now. Is it in there? Oh, this hasn't been opened at all, so it's not in there. Okay. Okay, I don't see it. It's not on the floor. It's not with... I don't see it. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? That's annoying. It's really gotten me. I don't see anything that even resembles a letter. I just went through everything. There was nothing taped to anything. Actually, was it? Oh no, that's from something else. That's not even this. That's something I have to customize. Okay, I don't see it. Are you 100? You're 100% sure? Okay. Is the box empty? Well, I still have the costumes and stuff in there, but there's no note in it. I can show you. Okay. So, let's see. There was this. There's nothing. There's the costume. Is it in here? I think this is for the boots, right? Maybe I'll put everything in this bag. Also, you guys know my price for trying on cosplay. You guys want me to put on a costume? It's $200. Okay, so here's the pants, the top. Here's the belt. Oh my god! It was just a paper. I thought it was like... Okay, I'm glad I checked again. Okay. Is this it? Is this it? I'm assuming this is... Okay, dear Anna, unlike some people, I know how to spell your name. Thank you! It's like as if it's not right here. A-N-N-A. You know. You would think that that's not rocket science, but apparently it is. Aw. Okay, I'm going to look this up. He told me what character to look up. Okay, so I have to watch. I have on my notes Black Hawk Down. Okay. Deluxe. Oh, Mario Kart 8. Okay. Kart 8. Deluxe characters. Okay, we're looking this up. This is what I was told to look up. I'll type in Princess Peach. Okay, so this, I believe, is what the costume is supposed to look like. But she's in, she's still in her dressy. Are you sure? Oh, come on. Here we go. Oh, this one. Okay, here we go. So this is the outfit that you sent me. Okay. I wonder if there's like a shot of her, like not on the car, just her outfit. Let's see. All right, here we go. Oh, who's this one? Who is this? I've never seen this character before. Am I living under a rock? Okay, so it's this suit. Okay, so yeah, she's got the crown, her hair's in a ponytail, the white top, boots, pants, little bead thing. Okay, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do we know who is this brunette? I've never seen this character. Who is that? I'm so confused. Does anybody know who this is? Rosalina? No, this is this one. The one with the star who's supposed to be like freakishly tall. Paulina? From like Donkey Kong? They have Donkey Kong characters in Mario Kart? Is that a thing? Or I thought Paulina was in Donkey Kong. Am I crazy? It's Paulina from Donkey Kong. Why is Paulina from Donkey Kong in Mario Kart? What parallel universe am I in? Why is Donkey Kong in Mario Kart? It's always been a thing? Really? Can you drive as Donkey Kong? What parallel universe did I just step into? Yeah, Kong himself is... Well, this shows how much I don't play Mario Kart. Really? I feel like my mind has been blown too many times today. There's no way. My channel should be created by the time you read this or shortly thereafter. Wish me luck. Well, good luck, Star Seer. Have you made your channel yet? I feel like my mind is just completely blown. As you guys can tell, I'm like the biggest lore expert on Mario Kart. I totally knew that was Paulina and that Donkey Kong was in. I'm okay. No, I can't even bullshit this, guys. Why is Donkey Kong in a Mario Kart game? This is a Mario game. I'm so deeply why? What? How? Is it just like a racing game where everyone that's in Nintendo is all together? Why is Donkey Kong in Mario? It's the same universe? Is that what it is? Everything that's made by Nintendo's in the same universe? So can you drive in Mario Kart as Samus? Is that a thing? Oh, poor Anna. Guys, I obviously don't play this game. If you've ever watched me play Mario Kart, which I think online maybe would have been once or twice, I'm very bad at it. You can as Link? Really? My mind is like just completely blown. Have you never seen the first Donkey Kong game? My knowledge, I know how to play Donkey Kong. I've seen it. No, I don't know the first Donkey Kong game. If I looked at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's Donkey Kong. My mom thought I was weird. I wasn't allowed to play video games. The only video game I grew up playing was Sims. That's it. And that was because I went to my friend's house and they had it. I feel like this is the Mandela effect. Are you guys fucking with me? I feel like you're fucking with me. Oh my god, what is going on? First, I find out that chick is like her family is the ones that fucked up their country, and she's somehow not in prison. And that what? I'm so confused. Oh, my life is a lie. What is going on? What is going on? Mandela effect for us now. I said Mandela effect. How is this real? I swear you guys are fucking with me. There's no fucking way. You guys are fucking with me. Mario was in the arcade Donkey Kong game, but I think he was called Jumpman. A fakey girl. Guys, I'm not advertising myself as that Nintendo girl. I'm that Star Wars girl. I don't know shit about the lore in the Nintendo universe. Like, I know Rosalinda or however the hell you say her name is supposed to be tall. I just Patrick D, thank you for the 199. That fakey girl exposed. Like I said, I am not that Nintendo girl. I am not that Mario Kart girl. I am not that gamer girl. I am not that I don't know Frogger girl. That's one game I know where you push the button, the frog goes up. Or no, is it the one where it jumps? I don't know. I was not allowed to play video games. My mom thought I was weird enough already, and I think she also just didn't want to pay for the gaming console. But I don't know any of this. My mind is so blown. I'm so deeply confused. I don't know about any of this, and I've never, I have never claimed to, and except for me being sarcastic like 1 minute ago. Adds 80, thank you for the super chat. Watch the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2023. Donkey Kong is in it. I did watch it. I know Donkey Kong is in it. You guys have sent me DVDs. I don't buy DVDs or Blu-rays. I haven't. I think the only ones I have are from the ones you guys sent me, and I got that limited edition version of Labyrinth, so thank you for that. But I have like at least 3 different DVDs of Mario Kart, and my stepdaughter was watching it. I saw it once and I was very disappointed. I thought that it was like Mario and Luigi are supposed to be the ones that save Princess Peach, not Princess Peach and Mario. So I didn't like it. Sorry. I know a lot of people liked it. I didn't like it. But yeah. I don't know about any of this. Oh well. Oh, well, I have things that I'm into. You know what? I think I know now more about American politics than I do about the lore in the Nintendo world, or you guys are just letting me into it. You guys are teaching me the ways of the Force. I want to put these shoes on. Where is it? I'm very intrigued though by these Turkish shoes from Turkey, obviously, that go with this costume. I'm very intrigued. These would actually go really well with that Amelia cosplay. They're versatile. They're interestingly made. We are learning. I am learning a lot. I'm very ignorant to a lot of things, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with learning. Okay, let's roll up these damn pants. It's gonna look so dorky. Okay, here we go. You feet people. Let me take this off the screen. Bowser's a villain. I did know that. I knew about the Bowsette, the mix of Peach and look at. I feel like this would go good with the Amelia cosplay. They're interesting. They do feel nice. Honestly, I feel like this should be like a Renaissance fair type of thing. Like, I don't know, it feels very Renaissance fair-esque. Famous Nobody 10. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I've been watching for 5 years and you never told me hi. I'm just giving you shit. Well, hi, Famous Nobody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you are having a good time. Hello, my dude. I apologize that I'm not saying hi to you except for right now. I will do better at saying hello to everyone in my chat. So hello, Famous Nobody. Thank you for the $20. Hello, Steve Giblin. I hope you're doing well, even though you don't like beat. Space A17. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Drew Spit Present. Do they fit? Actually, it fits on one of my feet. I haven't tried on the other one. Thank you and hello. JC, thank you for being here. Hello, Bigfoot Israel. Oh, we got a believer in the chat. Cave Divert Tex, thank you. Hello. Anna's Leary. That one was funny. Wise Guys Entertainment. Hello. I hope you're doing well. The user formerly known as Killdozer. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for supporting me over on the Rumbles. The Ways of the Coin. Or Drew Spitz. I think I said hello to you in the chat before, but hello. Hello. Star Wars Marvel Appears. Hello, Justin. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Daniel Craig. Hello. S Tech. Hello. And now I'm coming back around. A Borg. Hello, Borg. I hope you are doing well. A Cecil Tree. Hello. Patrick T. Again, thank you for the super chat. Hello. Rhetorical Giblets. Hello. I hope you're doing well. The Gravel Loken. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Call me text. I think. Hello. Hello, Raging Rhino. What's up, my dude? I hope you're doing well. Stars here. You're part Bigfoot, right, Anna? I'm pretty sure I'm part Ewok, not Bigfoot. I am a very small person. Gummy58, hello. I hope you're doing well tonight. Let's see. Famous Nobody, hello. I think I've said hello to everyone that I've seen. Take a Wanda, thank you. Hello. Username Showcase. LOL. I know, right? Okay. Cat Florida. So a Hobbit, pretty much. Hello. Hello. Okay. Now let me try this other shoe on because I have two different size feet. So let's see. Yes, I am a Hobbit. I'm a very small human. Also, what do you guys think about this painting I did? I'm trying to make her look like a werewolf. I gave her like the slit irises, but it's the first one I've done where it's both eyes. It's not just one. Oh, I forgot to take out the padding. I was like, what the hell is that? I wonder how this went with trying to get Turkish sizes. Okay, dokie. Alrighty. They both fit. Let's see. I don't know. You guys can see. There you go. This will go very good with the costume. Okay. So we are at $149. So we are like $51 away from me trying on this costume. Oh my goodness. Thank you for gifting the memberships over on, I believe that's Rumble. Thank you for the Rumble memberships. If you guys want me to put on this costume, as you guys know, let's see. Anna is going fishing. It does kind of look like that, huh? Please demand more money. Well, I have it at $200 per costume. So if you guys want me to try it on, I am getting tired though. I got up very early this morning. So I'm getting tired. But if you guys would like me to, that's why I'm like, I know Starseer sent this to me. So I would like to try it on for him. And for all of you guys as well. Okay. Crouching Taylor Hidden Swift, thank you for the $1. Thank you for the $1. But I'm very, very tired. So I'm actually going to start setting it up so that way we can raid my dear friends. I am getting sleepy. Okay, redirect. Come on. Okay, I need to go find him. Here. Who is streaming right now? Okay, I don't think Cecil is streaming anymore, so we will redirect to Camelot. We will redirect to Camelot stream. There we go. And if my mods can set it up on here. Oh my goodness, Meow, thank you for the $50 super chat. You're getting this one cheap. Thank you so much, even though you did not say anything. All right, I will put this costume on. Here we go. All righty. Everyone say thank you to Meow and Starseer. Okay? Speak and he arrives. Okay. Give me a second. I really hope this isn't see-through. It's like my biggest fear right now. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this. It's one thing when you take a photo and you can edit things out in Photoshop. It's a whole nother when you're live and it's a see-through costume. Oh dear God. Oh no. Oh dear Lord. Well, guys. Okay. This is not appropriate to wear outdoors. Oh, come on, open. Why won't you open? Okay. I'm not exactly sure how this part goes, but we're just gonna guess. Okay. Ow! Okay, this is oof. Okay. I have the shirt pulled as far down as it can go. Oh yeah, I need to put the shoes back on. Okay, guys. I have to be very careful because I don't need to get flagged on YouTube. But this is very see-through in certain areas. Oh dear Lord. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera on. Believe it or not, this is probably the most uncomfortable I've been. And you guys have seen me in a lot of costumes. I'm not gonna put the wig on right now because that's gonna be a whole nother level of insanity. But it is very see-through in the worst places. I'm very glad I have a bra on today. But here we go. Here is Racing Peach. It this is a dress, but it's cute. I have the crown, which is very cute. I didn't put this thingy on. Now, the tag, like, it's got the little heart on it, but the tag was there, so I'm assuming that that's the back. I could be wrong. Let's see. Oh, it's the earrings, too? Okay. Oh, this is just, like, double-sided tape holding on. So imagine that this is right here. My Princess Peach. The shoes are really nice. The boots makes the outfit. This is cute. I like the little earrings too. She's got the big old things. But yes, here's the costume. Yes, heart is on the back. Okay, that looks really cool. Can't tell it's see-through. Well, I can. Let me do this so I can back. It's see-through, like, how to say? It's see-through in the worst spot, but very I like it. I think it's really cute. I like white and I like the pink a lot. I think the shoes are my favorite part though. My shoes, if I can show them, but as carefully as I can. But see, it's one thing to take a photo and then you can edit out if things are see-through in certain places, but you can't do that on a live stream. But thank you so much, Starseer, for the cosplay. I really like the crown, even though I didn't take the plastic bits off. I love the boots. I need to wear like nude undies in it because it is see-through. But thank you so much. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. Well, I mean, it's a peach costume, right? Oh my god. The peach is the butt, Russell. It's not the front part. I don't need you guys. I don't need to be flashing that on screen for you. But thank you so much. It's very cute. I like it. It fits really well. It's just Anna has no booty. Yes, I do. I had a big one after I had the baby. But no guy has ever told me I have no ass. But whatever. Peaches likes it. It works. I'm just not fat or morbidly obese, and I do not have a BBL. So I have a normal butt, and I think it's cute, and it fills out my pants very well. So thank you. Wait, I don't know what this means, but thank you. If it's something complimentary. But guys, thank you so much. I am so tired. I am like, my energy just completely. Sorry to notice you. No, you are fine, Starseer. If I was wearing like nude underwear and not inappropriate ones, it's not a you thing. If I had on like usually I'll wear like a nude bodysuit if I'm in something like this, but as you guys know, I am trying to have a baby and I'm trying to entice my husband to do stuff that leads to having a baby. So I'm not wearing the most appropriate undergarments right now. And I did not expect that would be something that would come up in conversation on a live stream. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's change the subject. Commando, no. Yeah, no. No. Something I picked up recently from Victoria's Secret that is Peaches' eyes only. But I wasn't expecting to wear something white and something that bright colors would shine through. But yeah, so I pulled the shirt down. Nobody saw anything. Yeah, it's yeah, okay. TMI for everyone in the chat. But thanks guys for hanging out. This was episode, I believe, 36 or 37 of TSWG Live. So leave me a comment letting me know what you thought, what you liked. And also thank you for everybody that's been watching over on Rumble. I appreciate all of you. I will be hosting Jack's show tomorrow. So far, I have Nick Ricada coming on, and I have another guest that I'm waiting to hear back on if they're available to make it as well. But it'll be here on my channel. And I will see you guys all then. Also, tomorrow is the last time Jack Show will be starting at 8 p.m. in March. Starting from March on, we will be starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys all had a great rest of your night. Let me make sure I got all the super chats. Oh, if you guys are watching on Rumble, if Cecil is still live streaming on Rumble, can you guys set up the raid so that way you guys can all go and raid Cecil? But, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Oh, Russell, thank you. Inappropriate, like how? Crotchless, front thong. Use your imagination, Russell. Anna, you showed the Billie Eilish's entire shave on Jack Show. Honestly, what harm can do? Russell, thank you. Comic Crazy, thank you for the 600. Hola, Anna Fun Stream just ranted Cecil on the Rumbles, and he said he's working on the Cash Grab 2 sketch cover this week. Weekend with Juju doing layouts. Okay, cool. Let's see. Russell Hall, thank you too. How much for jumping jacks? I want to go. I really want to go to sleep. If you want me to do jumping jacks, I need $100, Russell. If you do give me $100, I will do 5 jumping jacks, okay? And you have to do it fast because I really want to go to sleep. So there we go. Russell, thank you for the 2. Well, I mean, it's a Peach costume, right? You dirty Russell. Okay, I think I'm caught up. And I watched Super Mario Go movie. Fake girl. No! Ah, damn it, Meow. $200. God damn it. Oh, I wanted to go to bed. No, okay, fine. Okay, you want me to do 10 jumping jacks? God damn it. Okay. Nobody ever gets to see my Star Trek shelf. Are you guys ready? Okay. Thank you. Everybody say thank you. Meow in the chat. Okay. Are you ready? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Okay. 1, ow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 10. Yeah, that was for 10, not 20. Okay, there we go. There we go. There you guys go. I did 10 fucking jumping jacks. I hope you guys liked it. Everybody say thank you to me. How I feel bad. I feel like I have to talk for a little bit longer. As you guys notice, my Sith action figures is empty because I took them all off and I was cleaning them and I haven't set them up. I was actually thinking about live streaming myself setting them up. So you guys can see I got some Sith action figures I need to put on the shelf. But now I have Princess Leia sitting in the Stargate. 10 pull-ups. I don't have anything in here to do a pull-up on. Oh my God. No, I don't want to do a pull-up. I can't do a pull-up. There's nothing in here. I can do sit-ups or push-ups, but both require me to have the camera on the floor, and I can't do that because my floor is covered in unboxing stuff. Can you do a pull-up? That's a good question. I don't actually know. I haven't tried to do a pull-up since I was like in high school. 10 high kicks? How much for squats? What would I be doing for a squat? Like just like a workout squat? Squats are popular these days? I guess so. I just don't see the point in doing a squat. Ryan Dyer says he's leaving. Okay, good night, Ryan. Thank you for stopping by. Do a Monty Python sketch reading. Where's that crown? Here, I'll show off my painting again since it's all big. In case you guys wanted to see, I know nobody asked, but I'm going to show it anyway. Here's my Padme painting that I've been working on. If you guys are following my art channel, you guys can go over there and see it, or follow me on my Instagram. I still have a lot of work to do, so it's not done. But this is it so far. Yeah, I like yellow. Yellow, it makes me so happy. So I was doing this, and then I just got the idea as I was painting this for another composition of her in that black dress. But look at this is the size. This is how big painting. Prints of that will be available on my Etsy once I'm done with it. Okay. Russell, thank you for the 2. What about cat cow like Zia does? I don't know what that is, Russell. Something tells me I'm not going to want to do something that's called cat cow. Okay. Well, go follow my art channel if you guys are interested in the painting stuff. I feel like I need to have like myself back so everybody can see the big the background that I have. I very much like it this way. Oh well. This is what it is. Good night, Anna. Okay. I really want to go to sleep. So, yoga on all fours, good for your soul. No. Enough. Go make another baby. Thank you. A second cam would help. Background is awesome. I guess. I actually was about to buy another camera today, and I was like, no. I don't know. I really need to do my research when it comes to cameras. But I'm working on my art desk to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So that way when I do my art videos and my art streams, it's from over there versus over here. I even was organizing my art supplies. It's so satisfying. It never lasts that long, but I aspire to be like that. But anyways, did you say you were wanting to gaming streams again? If so, which game? That Star Trek Voyager game. I also need to finish the Elden Ring DLC, but alas, time is against me. All right, guys. Everybody say thank you to Starseer and Meow, and thank you everyone for being here. I am tired. I want to go to bed. Please do not send me money because I don't want to do any more fucking jumping jacks. I want to go to sleep. My mods, if Cecil is still live on Rumble, please yell at him to or set up the what is it called? The raid. We're gonna raid Camelot here on YouTube. But guys, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please leave me a comment on this live stream, letting me know what you liked on it and what you guys would like me to talk about or see next week. But until then, I am so tired. I want to go to bed so bad. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening. Big shout out again to Starseer for everything that he sent me. And thank you to Meow. But guys, have a great rest of your day. And may the force be with you because we're really going to need it. Good night, everyone.
I'll tell you where I thought I came in. In the forest, when the lightsaber goes like this and flies off. I said, oh, what a great entrance. Ah! Ray caught it? She hasn't even been to Dagobah for training. What's the deal?